Oh, hey there, it's Laurie Lynnsee, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Um, Today's Wednesday, and I'm sitting out here alongside the lake that's in the town that's just south of me, which I live in a very small town, and there are lakes everywhere here. I mean, we're known as the land of 10,000 lakes, but in actuality, there's more like 14 or 15,000 lakes here in Minnesota. And we live on a very small lake. It's a DNR lake, which means Department of Natural Resources. So you can't have any like motorized vehicles on this lake. You can have a canoe. And when we first moved in, I absolutely loved it. But so many people use shit on their lawns every spring, and now our lake is green, and it just pisses me off. Like, really, you have to have this perfectly green lawn? You're killing our environment. Um, yeah. So what's the message for today, Spirit? Um, it's a lot going on, and it's hard to keep up. And in some ways, I don't want to keep up anymore because I'm really separating myself from the 3D to the 5D, and letting go of some of the things that have happened. It's still very painful. It's still, I'm working on a big shadow that I've been working on for most of my adult life, and it reappears at certain times when I have triggers. And right now I'm having a lot of triggers, having to do with an incident that happened to me as a child. And I've been writing about it. And then there are things going on in society that are mirroring it. So well, that's nice. It's been a while since I've had a card just pop out. Positive attitude, transform negative thoughts. And when I came on this morning, I said, I'm not gonna rant. I've been on a rant all week. In fact, my rant on Monday, I didn't even post outside of the Clock app because I just felt like, I don't know. I said some things that might upset family and close friends. Though some of them are here on TikTok, on TikTok. Positive attitude, transform negative thoughts. And look at, kind of the energy swirling around her. I've got these people over here watching me do my video. It's a beautiful sunny day. As you can see the sun. I could lift this up and you could, you don't see more of it. But look at her arms are wide open, and she is saying, bring it on, baby, bring it on. It's been really difficult. Our society for decades has been difficult. And I feel like we're hitting a crescendo moment. Spirit is saying, go ahead and read the book today, Laurie. Positive attitude. Doesn't want me to open the book to that page, though. Wait. There it is. Positive attitude. Portal to success is right before it. Every day brings with it the opportunity to choose how we want to continue our soul's journey. We can decide whether we carry a negative attitude everywhere or shine the light of optimism on those we meet. By reflecting a positive presence, we have the power to make people around us feel happy. The mantra for today is, I will release my negative thoughts and create a new and more positive approach. So I was awoken this morning by the clinic that I go do physical therapy, saying that my therapist is not in today and they needed to cancel. And I think if it would have happened on Monday or Tuesday, I would have just been berserk. But I thought, okay, well, change of plans. I've been going in 3 times a week to bandage my legs. And on Monday, they did this new bandaging that made my legs like huge, with foam, and it was throwing off my gait. And I was crabby. I went to pick up some prescription medication, and I was crabby, and I started complaining that All their handicap spots are way down on the other side of the building, and yet there's no doors to get in. And I just was crabby, and I was kind of letting this clerk kind of have it. And the pharmacist kind of looked at me like, this is not the person I know. And this pharmacist goes above and beyond for me. He really does. Like, I take this one medication that comes in a foil pouch, and I have a hard time. You have to like tear it, and then you have to bend it, and then try and well, I can't do it with the dexterity in my hands. I can't do it. And I brought that up to him like the second time I got the prescription, and just said, I can't do, this medication is worthless to me because I can't get it open. And I had to have like my husband open them all, and then I had no container to put them in. And I was explaining it to the pharmacist, and he goes, oh, well, let me just take care of it. I will open them all up and I'll have it ready for you. And so I no longer have to do that. And this was the same pharmacist that was kind of looking at me thinking, wow, Laurie is really crabby today. And I ended the conversation by saying, but you know what? I really appreciate all of you here that go above and beyond for me. I felt like I had to like smooth over the situation, because I am upset that the handicap is parked so far away and my gate is severely off because of these wrappings. But you know what? I don't always have to be in such a crabby mood, right? And I thought this morning when I started my rant, my love and light, I'm not going to, there's some people taking a walk. I'm not going to let it be a rant. There's so much I could rant about. I'm not going to do it today. Today I'm just going to let the day unfold as it is and just accept things for how they are. That's what I'm going to do today. So let's bring in the calmness and then release. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Love and light.